What if I told you that one decision made over 70 years ago turned two nations into lifelong enemies? The United States and Iran weren't always rivals, in fact, they were once allies. So what went wrong? Why do these two countries still stand against each other today? This is the story of power, oil, revolution, and a betrayal that changed history forever. Our story begins in the early 1950s. Iran was led by a democratically elected prime minister, Mohammad Mossadegh. He made a bold decision: he nationalized Iran's oil industry. Before that, foreign companies, mainly British, controlled Iran's oil and took most of the profits. Mossadegh wanted Iran to control its own resources. But this move made powerful countries nervous, especially the United States and the United Kingdom. At the time, the Cold War was happening. America feared that Iran might fall under the influence of the Soviet Union. So in 1953, everything changed in a secret operation called 1953 Iranian Coup d'etat. The United States and Britain helped overthrow Mossadegh. They removed him from power, and brought back Iran's king, the Shah. The Shah ruled with strong support from the US. But inside Iran, many people were angry. They felt their democracy had been stolen. They believed America had betrayed them. And that anger didn't disappear. It quietly grew for decades. Fast forward to 1979. The anger finally exploded in what we now call the Iranian Revolution. Millions of Iranians protested against the Shah. They wanted freedom, independence, and an end to foreign control. A powerful religious leader, Ruhollah Khomeini, returned from exile and led the revolution. The Shah fled the country. And Iran became an Islamic republic. But things didn't stop there. Soon after the revolution, something shocking happened. A group of Iranian students stormed the U.S. embassy in Tehran. This became known as the Iran hostage crisis. They took 52 Americans hostage, for 444 days. Their message was clear. They blamed America for decades of interference. In the US, people were shocked and furious. This moment completely destroyed any remaining trust. From that day on, the US and Iran became open enemies. Over the years, tensions only grew stronger. The US placed heavy sanctions on Iran. Iran began supporting groups in the Middle East that opposed American allies. Both countries avoided direct war. But they fought indirectly through allies and influence. Then came a new fear. Iran's nuclear program. The United States believed Iran was trying to build nuclear weapons. Iran insisted its program was peaceful. In 2015, a major agreement was signed called the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. This deal limited Iran's nuclear activities in exchange for lifting sanctions. For a moment, it looked like peace was possible. But in 2018, everything changed again. The US withdrew from the deal. Tensions rose once more. In 2020, the conflict reached another dangerous point. The US carried out an airstrike that killed Iranian general Qasem Soleimani. Iran responded with missile attacks. Since then, both countries have continued their rivalry through cyber attacks, regional conflicts, and political pressure. Even today, the tension remains high. So why are the US and Iran enemies? It's not just politics. It's history. It's mistrust. It's decisions made decades ago that still shape the present. A coup in 1953. A revolution in 1979. A hostage crisis that shocked the world. These moments created a chain reaction that still hasn't ended. And the question remains: will these two nations ever find peace? Or will history keep repeating itself?